What's up YouTube, Henning Chung Fitness here. Today we are here to review some AliExpress bike parts. Now these bike parts are sub $30 that I've been using, and I have been ordering AliExpress parts for the past few years, and I've actually come to really enjoy shopping on AliExpress. Mainly the price for what you get is quite decent depending on what you're ordering, and especially depending on the brand or the store that you're ordering from. Now, we all know that it is a bit of a risk ordering from AliExpress overseas from China, but they've been coming out with great quality products at affordable prices. Shipping has been improving as well, and I do find that it takes anywhere from about 2 weeks to, on the longer end, let's say about a month. However, overall, I've been having a great experience with AliExpress, and even if there are issues with the products, such as no delivery or defect in the products, send a message to them, kind of similar to Amazon, and they'll be able to take care of you for the most part. Without further ado, let's get into it. One of my top orders from AliExpress, which is sub $30. Actually, these are closer to maybe $5 to $10 USD. These are the RideNow new TPU tubes, which I've done a review video as well. Check the link out, which will be, I believe, up here. Honestly, these have been great. They have been holding air much better than the former TPU tubes that I've had, comparing to ThinkRider and the older RideNow TPU tubes. So kudos to RideNow on these TPU tubes. I've been running them in my road bike ever since I got them, and I haven't had to change them. So that's really, really sweet. Now, the thing about these TPU tubes is that they're so much lighter than, let's say, butyl tubes, which I've been running prior to. So if you are using tubes for your bike, then definitely check out the RideNow TPU tubes. Their latest version, which claimed weight is 36 grams. And I find that these work well for my 28 millimeter tires that I'm running on my Higgy bike. And these are honestly super lightweight compared to butyl tires. You do save almost, let's say, 200 grams for the whole bike going to TPU. And the great thing about these is that they do have a metal valve stem, and also you might not necessarily like the pink color, but I think it's quite flashy with the Higgy bike. But overall, these are a great upgrade or addition to your bike in terms of giving you speed and acceleration and making it even more lightweight. Next up, we've got the Continental Ultrasport III tires. I've also done a review video on these tires as well. Check it out, I believe, up here. And honestly, these tires are great everyday tires. I use them for commuting, light gravel, just regular road riding, and they're not the fastest tire, but they are definitely more durable than, let's say, GP5000s, also at a fraction of cost. And honestly, I can't say anything bad about this tire for the price. These are also sub $30, so you're getting a great piece of equipment for your bike that will keep you on the road for a decent amount of time. And they typically come in about 25 or 28 millimeter sizes, and they have different colors as well as the tan wall or the regular black version. And these are great training tires, great commuting tires, and they're just great all-around tires for the price. So good bang for your buck. I believe they were running about 299 grams per tire. Again, not the most light tire, but they do perform quite well for what I need. Yes, the smell of good old Continental rubber. Yeah, these paired with the RideNow TPU tubes, they're a really great option. I am running the 28 millimeter tires on my Higgy bike right now with the RideNow TPU tubes. Overall, it's been a great experience and great ride feel for sub $30. So next up on the list, these are the Cooma disc brake pads, and I've been using these on my road bike on the Higgy, and these have been decent brake pads for what they are, and once again, sub $30. I think they're closer to $5 to $10 per brake pad, and honestly, it's very affordable budget brake pads that perform quite well in my opinion. And I am currently running them with the hydraulic disc brakes through wheel top. They are pink. They kind of match my RideNow TPU tube valve stems and caps, but overall, these are performing quite well for braking purposes. I don't find that they squeal too much. You just have to make sure to clean the rotors and clean the brake pads and make sure that they're nice and squeaky clean. They seem to be lasting a decent amount of time. I'm not going downhill too much, and the terrain that I'm usually riding on is not mountainous or hilly, so I don't tend to brake too much, but overall I have a lot of confidence in the braking power of these Cooma Elite disc brake pads. These are the pink versions. They are ceramic brake pads and they work well with the rotors that I've got. These rotors that I'm running are Oniri's, but they're very similar or probably exactly the same as ZRace rotors, which I'll mention afterwards. These can also be used for Shimano disc brakes, so I'll link it below in the description. And we've got here the ZRace rotors. Now these ZRace rotors are pretty much identical to the Oniri's that I have as well. When I got the Oniri BR05s, this is the ZRace disc brake rotor, and you do get the ring as well. These rotors have been great so far in terms of stopping power, especially for the riding that I'm doing, which is mostly commuting and generic weekend rides. And overall, I use them throughout winter as well if I'm commuting by bike, and they are still performing in the cold. So kudos to ZRace and Oniri. I don't have anything necessarily to compare them to other than rim brakes. Yeah, they do have proper stopping power. They've been wearing out quite well with the Cooma disc brake pads. So overall, another set of good bike parts from AliExpress. The link is below. Last but not least, this is more of a bonus footage. I just received this, so we'll have to test this to see how it fares, but this is a new rear light that I've seen on AliExpress. I haven't used it enough to see how well it fares in terms of on the road as well as battery life, but overall it seems like it could be a decent light for your bike, and it seems like it could be quite visible as well. Here you've got your micro USB port, and also let's just shove that closed. And yeah, this is a very simple light. It's got a Velcro strap here, as you can see, and also has a rubber backing here to place on your seat post. And then you've got the single button here to power it on. But as I mentioned, you do see the electronics right here, which is kind of strange, but it's interesting. Not sure about the waterproofness of this. We'll basically have to test this to see how it fares. And you've got your different modes. This one's the breathing mode. Goes from bright to dim. I believe this one is always on. And we've got flashing as well. It looks like it'd be fairly visible behind the bike, so we'll have to test this one out though. But this one I have not tested yet, so I'm not sure if I can recommend. However, I will put it in the link below. Let me know in the comments below and I'll continue testing this to see how good it is. It's strange because it looks like the button doesn't seem to function the best, but let me know in the comments below if you've tested this one out. Yeah, I'd be curious to see how long this lasts. As you've seen, I've shown you about 5 products that I've ordered from AliExpress that I use on my road bike that are sub $30 or even sub $20 USD. And these are pretty crucial components such as tires, tubes, brake pads, brake rotors, and these are crucial to the bike in terms of performance, braking performance, riding overall, etc. And I do trust these parts. Feel free to use the link below to purchase your own from AliExpress. It's pretty awesome to see what kind of products you can get from China and from AliExpress. Now, you will have to wait just a bit longer versus picking it up right away from a store. However, they do have quality products at great prices. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below if you've used any of these products, the RideNow TPU Tubes, the Continental Ultrasport IIIs from AliExpress, the ZRace Rotors or Oniri's, or the Cooma Pink Elite brake pads, ceramic brake pads, and even the 5th item that I showed, the rear bike light. Let me know in the comments if you enjoy this type of video. I'll be coming out with more of these if you guys enjoy this style. Until next time, have a good one. And we'll go ahead and measure the pressure. 76.2 psi. Once again, roughly 5 psi drop in 2 days. So this is looking awesome in my books.